Let's talk about defensive positioning.
As the sun goes.
What's up, security family? Security guard command here. Just got off my shift. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm heading home. And there's something that I've been thinking about for a few weeks I want to talk about, and that's defensive positioning as a security guard. So when you are preparing to interview a subject, your position is vitally important to your safety, and there's something that I call the danger zone, and that's the immediate front of the subject and the immediate rear of the subject. You want to avoid these two spots just simply because that is the area that they are going to be able to move the fastest in an attack. So the position that you would want to be in is slightly off center of them, ideally at a 45-degree angle facing them, and this tends to make it difficult for them to lunge at you and to attack you quickly. Gives you time to respond to a possible attack. Also, stand in a bladed stance. You know, feet at a 45-degree angle to the subject. You can have your hands up. Don't have your hands in your pockets or anywhere that would prevent you from being able to respond quickly to defend yourself. You want to have your hands up, palms outward, facing the subject ideally. And this is for more of an aggressive subject. If you're talking to someone who's not posturing and not being aggressive, still keep your hands at the ready, but you don't have to necessarily have your hands up. Now, if you happen to be privileged enough to have a backup guard on duty with you, I know most of us guards work alone and we don't have backup, but if you have a partner, your partner should position themselves to make an L from your position, and they want to be just outside of the peripheral vision of the subject. And what this allows that other guard to do is move in quickly should this subject decide to lunge or attack. And that person should also avoid the direct rear of the subject for the same reasons that you avoid the direct front. So make an L. It's called a tactical L. If you have 3 guards, you can make a tactical T, the same thing. Both guards slightly to the rear of the subject, to the side, out of the peripheral vision of the subject. Either guard can move in quickly to stop an attack. Now, one of the reasons that I bring this up is because I was working with a partner, and we were confronting a person who was starting to become agitated and hostile, and my partner decided to step in between myself and this subject, and all I could think about was if this subject decided to react and jump my partner, I was not going to be able to get in there and stop the attack. I was going to have to go all the way around my partner to try to move in and stop this, and it would, the significant harm could have been done to my partner. So that was all I could think about at the time that he stepped in. So I mentioned it to him afterwards, and it's been on my mind a lot lately to talk about this as far as positioning goes, because I really want you guys to stay safe out there and do things, that are going to keep you safe. No need to put yourself into harm's way unnecessarily. So with that being said, let's move on to, let's say you are escorting somebody off the property. You're alone, and this person is willing to go wherever you direct them. Do not stand in front of them or to the side of them. You want to stand at a 45-degree angle behind them and walk them out. Keep a slight distance between you and them and direct them on where to go. If you do have a partner, there's 2 of you, you both can, or actually, if there's just one of you, you can take a wrist and an arm, have the subject lean over and walk them out with their arm behind, directly straight out behind their back. So you're holding the wrist and you've got their other hand in their armpit, and you're walking them out. Same thing can be done with 2 guards. You can put one hand in the armpit, other hand on the wrist, holding their arms straight back. Kind of make them look like an airplane. And as long as you keep them bent over forward, you keep them off balance, they can't rear up and attack you. So you just walk them out. And then if you have if you have 3 guards, same thing with the 2 guards, only the 3rd guard would stand at a slight distance directly behind, and that guard would be the one providing the instruction on where to go. And ultimately, that is one of the safest ways to escort somebody off. As far as combative goes, you can use some physical force there within reason to escort somebody off the property. So given that, just stay safe. Again, and to recap, if you're alone, 45 degrees, do never stand directly in front of a subject. If you have backup, that backup should stand at an L, a tactical L, just outside the peripheral vision of the subject, so that that person can move in quickly should this person decide to attack. And then the same with 3 people, make a tactical T. Both guards on the rear should be just outside peripheral vision, and remember to stay out of the danger zone and directly in front or directly behind the subject. So any questions or any stories that you have about having to get into a defensive stance like this, I'd love to hear it. Leave some comments. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Stay safe. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and like, comment, and share. Thank you much.